Could you describe Justin Trudeau in one word?
No.
No?
Annoying.
Okay, head.
Disgusting.
Eccentric.
Too gentle.
He's a bit of a dick. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Well-intentioned.
Well-intentioned?
Hyphenated word, but well-intentioned.
Justin Trudeau is very good leader.
He walks in, everyone hates him. It's true. I mean, I don't think you're going to find anyone who thinks that he's a good man.
Sarah Stock for Rebel News. We're at Woodbine Beach in Toronto. Now, Toronto is known to be a Liberal stronghold, and it's also Canada's largest city when it comes to population size. So that means that Trudeau has managed to win these past two elections by getting the Toronto vote. He's less popular than ever right now, with his approval ratings being only at 28% as of April 2024. Let's go talk to some people in real life and see what they have to say about Trudeau. Could you describe Justin Trudeau in one word?
Oh. Just one word?
Just first one that comes to mind.
Past due? Time to go?
Selfish.
Dummy.
Dummy?
Yeah, I like his father. I don't like him though. I loved his father. Yeah, Pierre was good. Yeah, Justin Trudeau don't know what to do, man. He's out to lunch.
Justin Trudeau is very good leader. I like Justin Trudeau. And Canadian government policy and everything. I like Trudeau.
Liberal.
Well-intentioned.
Well-intentioned?
Hyphenated word, but well-intentioned.
Reasonable man.
Reasonable man?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Annoying.
Okay, head.
Competent.
Could you describe Justin Trudeau in one word?
No.
No?
Honestly, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can comment very well. I can't, but thank you.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Misinformed.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Why?
He's a crook. He's a gangster. He stole everybody's money.
Eccentric.
Eccentric, really? Why?
Because I feel like with the cannabis legalization and everything, he was really aiming for the younger voters, the younger generations and such.
Floofy.
Floofy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Floofy. He's just kind of a floofy-haired idiot.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Why do you think so?
I just think he's a globalist and he's not looking out for Canada's best interest.
Disappointing.
Disappointing?
Yeah.
Too naive.
Yeah. What do you think?
Actually, I don't know much about him. Too gentle.
I think he's okay. He legalized marijuana.
That was like 8 years ago? What has he done since then that you like?
Nothing really. He's taxed us to death.
Yoga practitioner.
Practitioner? Oh, you want yoga practitioner? He does yoga. Oh, he does?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
He's a bit of a dick. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Confused. Probably.
Irresponsible.
Loser.
Loser?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Everything he does is just doesn't make sense. It's not for our people.
Controversial.
I liked him initially, like, you know, when 8 years ago, I voted for him, and, you know, now I have a little bit of regret, but, you know, I just wish he would listen to the people more.
Who are you going to get to replace him? And I haven't heard of anybody that I want to replace him or that I even want him.
He's had his sunny ways and sunny days, and I think for the Liberals or for people that agree with this type of politics, they probably had enough of him. And
Well, I mean, the selfishness of him trying to pad his own pockets allowed people to suffer in this way.
He's not a good politician at all, man. I don't think he's good at politics.
I like Trudeau.
Why?
He's a young man and his policy is very good. Is very good policy. He like that father. He's like father.
Well, I think the convoy, that he wanted to do the right thing, and it's just everything is so complicated, and we live in such divisive times, and I think when you're trying to please everybody, you end up disappointing a whole lot of people, and I wouldn't want the job, but I wouldn't want Pierre Poilievre to have the job either.
Who would you want to have the job? No one? None of the options? None of the above?
I like Jagmeet Singh, but that'll never happen in my lifetime.
He's raised taxes astronomically that people can't afford to live and put gas in their car.
Many of his policies are absolutely brutal. The middle class, you go down Queen Street today, and one block, you'll find 5 for-lease buildings. These are restaurants who have gone, lost everything, all of them. And he's supposed to be for the middle class? I don't think so. Who would want to come here? Zero. There are going to be no new money coming to this country from outside of the country. So the only way to make more money is to tax it from the people who already tax too much.
No, that's everything that he's doing is so corrupt, and Canada's no Canada anymore. I'm actually leaving Canada.
You are? Where are you going?
In the south to the Caribbean.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I can't live here anymore. How can you live here anymore?
What's your problems with Canada? What has Trudeau done to Canada?
Well, we have no rights anymore. We have no rights to protest. We have no right to say anything. And apparently now with the CBC, if you say anything bad against the government, you're going to be attacked, you know? What's that? That's not Canada.
I feel like he should focus more on us rather than the outside, like the Conservatives have been.
What do you mean he's focusing on the outside, like sending money overseas?
Yeah,
or
like sending money overseas, like focusing on the outside world rather than being like, hey, our people need help. Maybe we should focus more on them than on others.
He walks in, everyone hates him. It's true. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you're going to find anyone who thinks that he's a good man.
Yeah, what about things like, I know a lot of people complain about immigration because we've just had such a big wave of immigration recently. Do you see that as a good or bad thing?
I feel like it should be motivation for the Canadians who are jobless to be like, hey, if the immigrants can get a job, why can't I get a job?
I'm blown away that he survived the blackface scandal. He honors Nazis in Parliament. I don't know why we should take him very seriously. The only thing worse for him, the only thing worse than him for Canada is a Poilievre government. And it's the only reason he's been in power for as long as he's been in, because there's no credible opposition. That's all.
If he wins again, where do you see the future of Canada?
Oh, I mean, Canada's just going to continue declining, right? The RCMP says so. The OCED says so. Like, Canada's just in a tailspin, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop with Trudeau. It's not going to stop with Poilievre. It's not going to stop with Singh. The capitalist class is sending us into a downward spiral. You guys probably aren't going to use that last part, but
we'll put it in.
No, just disappointing, right? I mean, we had so much hope. He had that friendship with Obama, and then he just went total on the left. And it's created a lot of problems.
Yeah, like with the economy or with what, when you're talking about these problems?
It trickles down to the economy, but it's a lot of sort of like with this whole woke agenda that's sort of really, you know, unfortunately the backlash is people are going to vote far right, which is not good either.
he's not a serious person. He never was a serious person. He's a front man for capital so that they can continue to bamboozle us while they extract as much wealth as they can out of the society and then pitch us all overboard. That's their obvious strategy. They're all in it together, and they're going to continue acting that way as long as we keep voting for these dim-witted loser capitalists.
Do you think that he'll be taken out of power in this next election?
Absolutely, I believe he will. I'm praying he'll go, and hopefully he'll be happy that he's going. But he's loved by the upper elite and hated by the people like on the street now. Go ask those people who lost everything.
He seems to have an idea of what people need. It seems like it, but then as soon as he starts talking about something completely different than what was asked. So it's like, I feel like he kind of knows what's going on, but then just totally gets confused or lost with how to go about it.
You say he's not for our people. Who's he for? Who's he working for?
Himself. Yeah, he wants those votes. He's taking care of us.
What about the money? What's he using that for? All our tax dollars?
Definitely not us.
Yeah. I try not to get into politics too much with people because it clashes so much. But yeah, pretty divisive. But I'd say everywhere politically right now is very divisive. A lot of issues are kind of black and white when they shouldn't be, and there should be a lot more conversation between people. That's how I feel.
If you want to get Trudeau out of office forever, please head over and sign our petition at TrudeauMustResign.com.